Hi, I'm Mike Bellevue, and I write for Guns of the Old West magazine and for Combat Handguns magazine. And today we're going to be out here shooting a real classic, one of Colt's finest double-action revolvers ever, the Colt Official Police. I'm a big fan of Colt's double-action revolvers. I got my first Official Police back when I was in college in 1973, and it was a really accurate gun, and unfortunately I let it get away from me, something that I got smart about only when I was in my late 20s and stopped selling guns. I didn't get as many guns, but I didn't let any of them go. But you know, this gun, of course, came out in 1927, and they kept making it until 1969. And by the time I got one in 1973, it was really looking very retro. As you can see, for a long time, except for the Python, Colt just kept their extractors unshrouded, unlugged. And that was just starting to look really old-fashioned to me when I traded it off for a Ruger Security 6, something I wish I had never done. But as I've gotten older, I've got to say the aesthetics of the Colt double actions, the older ones, really have started to appeal to me, and I really wanted one of these back again. Now, one of the things about Colts is they have very smooth actions. I'll just show you. This guy is empty. But they've got very smooth double action pulls. And they were that way coming right from the factory. Just a phenomenal gun. Now, today we're going to be shooting Black Hills 38 Special 158 grain ammo. I shoot a lot of Black Hills ammo, and I have been for years. I mainly got into them because they were making cowboy loads that were hard to get anywhere else, but I just fell in love with their ammo. It's probably the most common factory ammo for me to shoot. So we're going to take this thing out and put it through its paces and see what it can do. This particular example, this gun right here, was built towards the end of 1929. So it has really seen some history, but it's still in great shape. It's tight as a drum, got most of its finish still on it, and I think this is a gun that could go for another 80 years. So let's put it on steel and see what it does. Okay, shooting just a little bit left, which is not unusual for Colts with fixed sights. You know, when I was a young kid in the 1950s and 60s, the Colt Official Police was probably the most common sidearm that I saw in police officers' holsters in the little towns where I grew up. It's kind of the quintessential mid-century police pistol before the 357 Magnum really came on strong, and before Smith & Wesson really took over the market and kind of buried Colt. So this thing has a lot of nostalgic appeal, and luckily it shoots great too. Okay, let's see how we do at 15 yards, wrapping them out double action. I'll just do double taps. Done better. Back in the heyday of Colt's Official Police, these guns would have been shot one-handed. So let's see how we do with just one paw. Well, let's try that again, and let's go double action this time. Well, let's see if we can make those 2-liter bottles jump with the Colt Official Police. Got him. Well, let's step it down to the 1-liter size and see if we can do any damage to them. Not bad. Well, we got an old-timey gun here, so let's try some old-timey shooting. Let's see if I can knock 6 tin cans off of the old fence post. I told you it was shooting a little bit left. Now, that's what we like to see, right? Dead center, like that. Now, Clay, I want to show you guys something. Whenever I'm shooting these reactive junk targets like water bottles or tin cans, I always bring along a garbage bag and I police up my hits and misses, right? Keep the range clean. Now I'm shooting on a beautiful range here at the West Shore Sportsmen's Association, and I appreciate what a great facility it is. I try to keep it clean, and 99% of the people who shoot here do too. But some people don't mind leaving their junk around. And if you know who you are, make sure you pick up, because we all want to enjoy this place. Well, it's time to take the official police and tackle my nemesis, the clay birds. As I've said before, I like shooting them, but if ever I'm going to take a miss, it'll be on these. I mean, sometimes I'm jinxed on these things. So let's see how we do with the official police. That's a little weird. We'll try one more on that one. Okay, I guess that's as good as it gets. Watch closely on the last bird, and you'll see that I basically put 2 bullets through the same hole. Here's bullet 2. And here's the bad guy's view of Colt's Official Police.